Hello everybody. I updated this because on the first week I put on the other one that I was gonna make 450. This is morning AM, like 1 a.m. and I made this much money. My goal was 450, so I passed the goal by $100. This is just working. I didn't know. Now I'm gonna be able to invest the money, and I'm gonna make $16 next week by the 24th. Today is the 18th, very early in the morning. So, but what I did is that instead of making the same amount every week, I made it so that it goes up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, right? So right now, these columns is equal to the goal. So if I make 465 next week, for instance, I'm still gonna be in the goal. However, I should be able to make more, and I should change this too, I guess, right? I'm gonna increase my goal, or else it's not gonna make sense. So let's do that right now. Let's make this equal sign, and then you select C4 and press enter. Boom. That changes everything. So all right, I made my goal bigger, and so next week I need to make a little bit more. 564, which is very easy because actually I didn't work on Monday this week, and Tuesday I only made $20. So that should work. Now this tells you how much I added this column. This tells you how much you make on stocks. So next week I'm gonna be able to make 1638 only, very simple, investing my money, which is $545. I'm missing something. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing the $400 I already have. But yeah, I still have some money there. Yes. So this should be this should be 450. Let's see if that changes anything. That's what I have. Oh, that changes a little bit. Okay, so this next week now it makes sense because I was writing it and there's something missing here. So I have 450, right? And I add 545, and I'm gonna have those two amounts in being invested in the market. I don't know if I have 450 or not. Let me check here. Give me 1 second. Really fast. Open the app on my phone, and let me see how much I have so I can be more accurate. Where is my numbers? My combination. Dun, 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 dun. I have 569. Oh. 569.37. Okay, so this is how much I have right now for investing, and I had to transfer this much as soon as I get paid. I got paid partially, but I paid 50 cents to get an instant transfer, and I'm going to send this amount here. However, if I don't send this amount, let's say I say 500, I'm going to change this to 500. Okay, but I don't want to make it too complicated. Basically, is that I updated this, and okay, so next week I'm gonna have to make this much, and I'll have this much and I'll have this much. You see how this is increasing. This week the next week I'm only gonna make $17 on my stocks, and then once I have this much money, I'll be able to make $35. Oh, I made $200 with this much, so I can make $300 with $1,000. I did that once, so I can really. This is being safe. This is being safe. It's only 3%. I could lose, like I said before, but I don't want to get into that. So that's it. So I'm gonna continue. I also being very busy making money here, because I'm not gonna spend a whole day or 2 days trying to make $35 when I'm making $100 here. So if I don't make it $17, I don't care. I just leave the money in the bank. I just don't want to be negative. That's all. Eventually, when the money, see here, when the money I'm making, I don't know if I'm gonna make $1,000 working a week. It's very possible. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but the point I want to make here is like, when you're making in the stock market here, then it's worth it to spend more money watching stuff, finding what's right, and keeping an eye on it really good, and then don't worry too much about that, right? Oh, I have this much saved already? Oh my God. So when do I have 25,000? Here. Yes, this is the point. So when I start making $700 a week on stocks, I'm not gonna be making this much. I'm gonna have to drop some of this. So we'll see what happens. So this is gonna be very hard work here, because I'm gonna be having to be working, and then during the day I'm gonna have to be working at night, and during the day I'm gonna have to be doing investing. All right, so let's go over this. I added. So now let's go on this blue part. This is the blue part, is where you're making $150,000. You finish, you're a doctor, and you're making $150,000, and you're saving this. You're saving everything. $150,000 a year, right? So that makes it $2,884 a week. Sorry, it's getting late. I mean, I had to work really hard today. That's you saving everything. This is how much you make, and because I'm doing this is how much money I am going to lose, right? Apparently, I'm losing a lot of money here, right? This, and I added this column. This is the cost increment. You see, as I have more money, the difference between these two numbers might be wrong. There's something wrong with the formula. But what the point of this means that the increment between this week and this week, see, it's more or it's less. It's more. It's becoming the gap between each week is becoming less and less and less of the cost of being undereducated. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to see here, but and so when you get to this point, it's like, see, this should be up here. So this is not increasing here. It's going down. Now from when you got to $45,000, this is the total money, right? It's not week to week. It's a accumulation, and now it's not. See, here it's increasing. 45, 55. I'm to here, right? Now it's starting decreasing. You know, the cost of being uneducated now it's dropping. Here's 1 year. Here I quit my job. Here I keep working. But I'm beating you. Here. Oh, and here there's something happened. I already beat you here. You lost. So this is moved up here. This is because I worked really hard this week. Now this is happening a few weeks earlier, where making $150,000 a year and saving all the money doesn't beat me. Here I'm not working since I quit the job already. I'm not even working. And this is not real. I'm gonna delete it. I should have quit working a long time ago before. Because that's not real that I'm gonna make that much. So why bother? Where I press delete. I hope I didn't crash this. No. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay, so 0. Yeah, when I'm this point, I'm gonna quit. Just quit working. And so yeah, because I already got something here, and I'm making this match on stocks, on investment every week, which is $45,000. With $45,000 a week, I'm beating. Let's see, my mom has an apartment, and like it's $150,000, and she makes $250 a week with that, right? So I'm beating her 4 times as much with only 1/3 of the money. So let's see, if you make $1,000 to 250, that's $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month she's making with only $9,000 investment. All right, so yeah, I made $200, $300 when I barely knew anything about the stock market, and I was investing $1,000, but I could have lost 500. I didn't know what I was doing. I got lucky, but I mean, yeah. So now I'm making $200 with 10 times as much money, with something that is much more secure. It's something that will not. It will be very unlikely that I'm gonna lose 10%. It's super very unlikely. It's something that sells instantly. The people that sell it, you buy it and sell it, they don't care. They're not interested. If it drops fast, that's great for them, because they're it's good for them. So if you sell it, you saving them money actually. So it's not a problem to sell when I'm buying. It's that's what I think, though. That's my belief. Because this is how it works. It's a 3x ETF. That it's one of the best, the ones that give more money on the ETFs that pay you the most. It's based on 100 best companies. I mean, most they have the most volume or in the stock market in Nasdaq. So it's 100 companies they buy. So if you buy, they buy more. But if you sell, they'll sell more. They'll sell 3 times whatever you buy. And if you want to sell something, and because you know the price is going down or something, they also want to sell. They don't want to lose either. So it's good for them. So they want to sell right away, and they give you the money right away. And yeah, that's how it works. I'm not gonna go cover the reverse one because I'm not even sure how it works. Also, they make money on the commission. That's what they make money. They don't make money on stocks. They make money on commission. Every time you buy and sell, they make money. So if you have $1 million and you want to sell a lot, you're gonna pay a lot of commission. And and they sell it whatever price they sell it for. That's how much you're gonna get. That's it. So they have the best computers and the best systems to sell it. That's why they make money. Okay, so by the way, I don't know. Let's change the subject to. Should I? No, I'm not gonna change it. Well, anyway, that's what I wanted to cover before I get the conversation too long. And I added this up, and I think I shortened the time a lot by working really hard at the beginning, because this increases exponentially or whatever, increases very fast. So the more money you have right now, even if you have to borrow it, it's good to put it in, right? Because like imagine, let's say I put $90,000, which you can easily get with the credit cards if you have good credit. Look at this. I beat you. It's like you're there already. You're already making 2,700 here, and here you're making 2,800. So you're already beating the student with that kind of money, and you'll be making more. You wouldn't be working here, and you'll have enough to pay. Every month you have to pay 2%, so you have to pay 0.25% a week, let's say, right? Let's say you pay every week a quarter of that, but you're making 3%, which is you're making and also when you have this much money, you can pay it all off. Actually, this is a joke, because here you have it. You can pay it all off. You can wait. They can send you to collections, blah blah blah, whatever. Ha ha ha. You're like, yeah, I'll pay you, whatever, I'll pay you, and blah blah blah. And here you give, okay, here's the 90,000. Take it back. And you have 90,000, and then you'll have $90,000 here again. You see, you keep waiting until they're like, okay, man, we don't want to wait anymore. We're gonna probably in 2 months or 3 months you'll have time to pay it back. The minimum, if you want to pay less than 2%, uh, or actually you pay 2% here. What's 2% of 90,000? I'm gonna change this a little bit right now just to show you. I don't know. I loaned $90,000 when I had good credit in 1998. And I paid. Well, I'm not gonna get into the story of how I paid it back, but it was a lot of work. My God, I had to work 80 hours a week to pay that back. I spend very stupidly on things that I learned after I did that mistake. I learned, oh my God, how to make money on the stock market. Back then, I didn't know what the stock market was. I had no idea. So now I worked and I never saved any money for all these years, and now I decided to. That's enough. I gotta get this done, or else I'm gonna get old and retire, and I'm gonna be too old to see the keys on the keyboard or something like that. So I'm not gonna wait for that to happen. I'm gonna do it now. What? So let's see. 2% of $90,000 is how much? Okay, 10% is 9,000. $900 is 1%. So you pay what did I say? $1,800. 317, right? For 14. How much did I say? 1,800. So I'm gonna say D8 minus 1,800, which that's gonna go toward the I mean, you can pay $1,800 forever. Because if you pay the minimum on a credit card, it will never go down. See that? $1,800. And I guess you copy it again every month on the 14th. Copy. And what is this? 14th, 19th, too late, right here. You paste it. You see how it automatically changes? And then 1, 2, 3, 16. 16th, you can pay on the 16th on here. You paste it. Boom. You see? Oh, what happened? So so let's see. Let's check the formula. D17 minus $1,800. You see it here? What is D17? This. Why is crisscross? It's this minus the right, because this is actual salary minus expenses. So I'm just gonna get $1,800 out of there. So here, when you calculate how much you're gonna make, you're gonna add this plus this. Like you have $136,000 to invest. Do you think 135,000 is gonna make a difference? That's like 1% less. Oh yeah, instead of making $4,000, I'm gonna make this much. Or 1% it's like $400 less. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. So you can have this forever. And also what you do here is you pay that, right? No, I'll tell you what. This is what I'm gonna do. Watch. Instead of sending a payment, you send them the whole thing right there. 90, 1, 2, 3. Everything. Take it. Thank you for the loan. Alright, so now you go back to 4,800. That's not too smart. That's not very smart. That's really not smart. The best thing is to keep doing this forever and ever, because this is gonna set you back a lot. See, look. You know, it's worse than here. So you don't want to do that. So maybe you want to send more, so you don't pay that much interest. But the interest is 2% per year. It's like a joke. Or 5% or 20% a year. That's nothing. So you keep sending the minimum. They'll be happy and you'll be happy. 1,800. You don't do that. So look what's going on here. At least there is a problem here with this formula. I don't know what is going on here. This is correct because it's adding. The totals are divided by 52. Now this is B4 minus G4, G, and B. Oh, I see. It's subtracting this minus that. Oh, but then that's not fair, because here you can also borrow $90,000 here too. Oh, yes. I have a way to do it. Just put 90,000 here. So you have this. So this means the cost of being uneducated is B minus G. It's this minus that, so it's 2,000. And then this minus 95 is Y. This is negative and this is not. I have them backwards for some reason. B4, G4, B5, G5. Yeah, you see, I found the error is here. Paste. That makes sense. So here, it's done. Right here, it's like you have 110 here, and here you have 113. And here I have 146 and you have 136. So I beat you right here in just a few weeks. That's if I can borrow 90,000. I have somebody sent me a thing to borrow $35,000. But I don't know if I can use it for this. And this one too. let's say this guy also gets a loan, 35,000 loan, or money saved, or he get a gift or something. Let's say his daddy gives him 35,000, and or he sells a old house, or I don't know. And he's not paying any interest. He's not paying this back. He's like, well, I'll pay you later when I have when I have $1 million. I'll give you the 35. I'll give you 70,000. He loans it from his father or something. His aunt. Whatever, right? So even if he gets a $35,000 jump start, still, right here it's becoming it starts negative. The difference between the cost of being uneducated, it's going down now. Starts going down here, and over here it becomes, now you're losing here. You're losing $800. So I beat you already by the end of this year. So, and I'm gonna have to stop this tape because it's also getting too long, and it's like 2 a.m. I gotta go to sleep. Okay, so let's stop it.